think after the whole Ghost of Tsushima Fox thing, developers would know what the players truly want?
Pet the dog. I don't know. Hi-Fi Rush let you pet the cat, and that didn't save them from having their studio shut down.
Well, it's because you freaking bought them.
Nonsense. Microsoft wanted award-winning games. They would not shut down the game that won them an award last year.
It's so... It really is aggravating that of all... Like, I know the game probably didn't meet air quotes performance targets. But part of that reason is purely... it was on Game Pass. They put so many games on Game Pass, and there's just not enough subscribers to support the amount of studios they have. So you can't. Things do have to be a standalone thing. A lot of them.
Yeah. There was a really interesting article, not an article, it was like a Twitter thread from one of the former vice presidents of marketing for Sony, talking about this. And many of the overactive might talk about this shit. So the problem with the gaming right now is there's a couple things. One, Game Pass, you're not gonna get a game that's profitable on Game Pass. He pretty much calls that out. Two, games go on account within 24 hours of the game coming out. The reason why Nintendo games are always so profitable is because Nintendo games just never go on discounts. We're like, well, there's no point in waiting a year. I'm still gonna have to buy Mario Odyssey for $60 because Nintendo isn't gonna discount it. So because games go on discount within days, if not months, of coming out frequently, a lot of profit is lost there as well. Which was why own storefront is a good idea, but then people get pissy about storefronts. It's like, well, just wait till it comes out on Steam. And then there was other things with just the time and cost development, and the fact that executives constantly will chase trends, and it's hard to get around that because short-term profit gain is more important than long-term growth building for a lot of companies.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's the problem writ large of not just the gaming industry, but a lot of the problems that I guess people are facing right now is the absolute focus of short-term profitability over long-term solutions.
Yeah, and another point he brings up, which is also just to make it as games become more and more accessible, is the existence of forever games, the prominence of forever games. It's very hard because you're not the metric you're competing against. It's no longer Final Fantasy would come out, so you time your JRPG around a few months after or a few months before Final Fantasy came out. But now you're not well, Final Fantasy is one problem, but that's also Final Fantasy 14, the MMO exists. How do we pull people? Because that's going to be a lot of your market base for a JRPG. It's going to be people who also play MMOs, or because that's that crossover. It's how do we pull people off of that to play our new JRPG or other RPG? And a lot of people say well, just make a good game and people find it. And that's true, but you have to spend a lot of money on marketing to get the eyes on it that they'll remember when it comes out.
I'm
dealing
not
with forever games is a huge issue for them.
I'm not utterly convinced that forever games are as big as a problem that they're making it to seem. Because for Final Fantasy 14, the immediate counter argument to my mind is an MMO is a very distinct and separate genre, and I don't think Final Fantasy 14 is in competition with any other of the Final Fantasy games. I think its only competition is World of Warcraft or any other of the Korean MMOs.
Well, then let's look at things like Fortnite as your go-to FPS.
Yes, I think Fortnite is probably a bigger problem for the established series like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, probably even Arma or Battlefield. I don't think I said that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, the forever games are a problem when it's in an established genre. At the same time, I'm not sure how much of a problem, because when you look at Modern Warfare and all those other uh, almost bi-yearly releases of shooters, there's always been the long-standing problem of a lot of those companies got very comfortable releasing just minor tune-ups and calling it a brand new game. That at the very least, with a forever game, uh, the minor tune-ups make sense and it's built in. Yes, it's based around microtransactions, and that's a whole host of other problems, especially when it comes to ownership. But I feel like a lot of the games industry is a problem of their own making, stemming from, in part, laziness, not just the things you mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, the document is the influx of just venture capitalists trying to fucking, again, get the quickest buck possible. But I mean, like, Call of Duty probably isn't losing too much from Fortnite. That's just their main competitor when it comes to getting an FPS game out there. But Call of Duty is such an entrenched franchise that, like, their games are still, like, bestsellers every time they come out. They're not worried about, but it's like, it's all their FPSs. It's like, you're never going to get another, like, Spec Ops The Line kind of game that sees, like, success.
I think you would. It's just you have to
Again,
be
not
more
never, but like
No, I'm just saying you have to
correct.
you have to be more lenient on what you see success as, because like the remake for Dead Space, the Dead Space the remake was technically a financial success. The problem was, like, it made all its money back, it made its marketing back, and then it made a profit on top of that. The problem was the profit was in line with what you would expect for a horror game, but horror games don't bring in a huge they don't have a huge audience. It is a niche market. It's a very dedicated niche market, but it's a niche market. And so even though Dead Space 1, the remake, was successful, just like the original Dead Space, it wasn't it wasn't a blockbuster, so they're not going to remake the second one. Even though the second one probably would have made money, it's just not enough money for them to consider it.
Well, yeah, because like one of the things he brings up when it comes to like what terms like cost is like you're not trying to necessarily be like, let's say you just spend $10 million and made $12 million on Dead Space, and if you made another horror game, you would spend $10 million and $11 million. Therefore, Dead Space is a better investment. That's not what you're comparing against. You're comparing against if I spent $10 million in the market over the 2 years just to develop the game, would I have made more money off of market investments? That's functionally what you're trying to beat, and that's where games struggle at, because it's hard to predict that, and more often than not, especially when you're making a first-entry series, you're going to lose a lot of money and then hope that you can recoup it on split markets. Like the Dead Space one, we don't actually know if Dead Space actually made money. There are no official sales figures published in the game.
Well, that's also because of games industry fuckery. You used to be able to get those kind of numbers. Not the most reliable, but you used to be able to get sales numbers. Actually, no, that's not. I misspoke, or at the very least, I'm wrong. The problem isn't the games industry in that regard. It's the mediums in which games are sold now. You used to be able to track the numbers accurately because it all used to be hard box covers, and you used to be able to just track what Best Buy or those the big box stores were doing, and you'd be able to figure it out. Now with digital sales, it's a lot harder. So I understand that. But oh shit, I actually talked myself out of my point. I don't understand. I don't know what we're talking about.
I brought up, like, did Dead Space fail because of unreasonable sales expectations, or did it legitimately just not even meet, like, its budget back in most marketing?
No, I said it made back its money because I had read the dev team announcing that it made back, that it was profitable. So at the very least, the people who made it are under the impression that it made back its money. But yeah, I know, and I remember reading articles for the original run of Dead Space 3.
They expect that one to sell like 10 million copies or something.
Yes, and that was always going to be extraordinarily unfair because regardless
Yeah,
of what, regardless of the corporate tinkering they did, it was always it's a horror game. It has a smaller market cap than other types of games.
yeah, and like the series of lifetime sale was only like 2 million at that point, maybe even less. It was, yeah, it was always like a very niche series. But once they try to get like the Call of Duty audience, as they say, but like really the Gears of War kind of audience, like combat, fight hordes of monsters, be a badass.
Yeah, the Dead Space itself is an example of corporate meddling though, because if they made Dead Space 2 and 3 on the same budget that they did Dead Space 1, it probably would have been we probably would have seen, one, a very different series, and two, the complete series. Because the development costs were a lot lower, the teams were a lot smaller, and you didn't have to worry about abundant sales expectations.
Yeah.
And yeah, for Dead Space, to me, is just the go-to example of corporate meddling and fundamentally not understanding the product that you made. Or I guess they bought the dev team. Regardless, they fundamentally just didn't understand what they had, and they wanted to make it, yeah, like you said, the be a badass, Gears of War game, and it was never meant to be that.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. 100%, like, unreasonable stuff is a huge problem. And, yeah, and I don't know how you correct that. I guess it's it'll just have to be a huge cultural change. And, like, I feel bad for the devs who get fucked over by this.
Yeah. 90% of the time, the devs don't deserve what happened to them. And Hi-Fi Rush, like, you make a breakout game, and it's supposed to be really good, and it's really popular, and it's, regardless of the success of it, like, technically speaking, it is a really, it's a solid game, no bugs, and it does exactly what it advertises itself as. But then it gets shunted onto Game Pass, so you lose an ass ton of sales, and then Game Pass sale membership doesn't grow because there's a finite market cap for that, and I don't know enough to comment too much of the problems of Game Pass. I know it's not sustainable, and I know it's going to fail. I can't articulate very well the in-depth reasons as to why, but it's going to fail. There's no way in hell it can be sustainable.
The idea is to get enough people, I guess, in the Game Pass ecosystem that you can have, like, the Netflix model sort of working for you.
Yes,
and that's, like, my best guess what their end goal is, right?
Yeah.
And from there, I guess hope is maybe to turn into a full storefront where they're buying through you, so you lose the overhead cost of selling on Steam. That's the problem. Steam takes their cuts.
See, I'm always a little dubious of that, because at the turn of the technological century, part of the whole reason of buying digital was, oh, we're going to cut down on costs because we don't have to do the physical disc anymore, and it's going to make things cheaper and yada yada yada. And then that never really manifested. And then now for somehow, some way, the same people are saying, "Oh, going digital will keep costs down," are coming like back once again, saying, "No, Steam's the problem. They take too much of a percentage." It may be true, but I have no reason to believe them.
To be fair, going digital did technically keep games cheaper, just not in a way that was observable. It was the fact that games never paced with inflation. Like, the $60 price tag for games held for almost, like, 20 years.
Fair.
So they were cheaper, and they were kept cheaper by the fact that, one, the gaming house was growing, so you were always selling more copies, so costs were up in that way. But, you know, effectively have a lot of major increase in kind of saturation. But that's also another big problem, is that, like, you know, we go back a decade, and game generally pretty small, with, like, your major releases each year being easily countable. But now it's like kind of a constant flux of stuff, and then you have, like, again, with games that don't have, like, more for games, you know, they have their updates, their expansion packs, and stuff like that that keep people occupied. Sorry, I found Yoda, the guy you fought earlier.
No, having fun.
Yeah, he keeps parrying me like a bitch.
Yeah, but there is still a lot of room, I think, for the argument of make a good game and people will come. And I'm not sure how much marketing actually affects things. It definitely helps. Marketing is definitely not a detriment. Marketing definitely does increase sales. But there is just an element of if you make a really good game and people start talking about it, doesn't really matter about the marketing. Because Stardew Valley never got a single ad anywhere, and it is it got hugely successful, especially for a game that was made by one person. But I also understand that the Stardews are an extreme exception.
Yeah.
But they
There
are
also benefits from being in a market that isn't highly competitive, and its main competitor, which would have been Harvest Moon, hadn't had a new game in like a decade, and the company and the studio that made it like isn't doing anything, to my knowledge.
and it is blatantly funny that after the success of Stardew, the game that was making Harvest Moon decided to make Harvest Moon games again. But the problem was everyone was playing Stardew, and they released substandard products.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was just unfortunate for them that they.
That one guy by himself with a box of scraps can do better than you.
Yeah. One guy with a box of scraps kind of came in and did their shtick better than they can. Okay, I know I'm looking for something here. I have no idea what I'm looking for, though.
Oh. Where the fuck are you? I haven't seen that place yet.
Oh! Yeah, I'm at the Shrine of the Finger or something.
Oh, I haven't fucking found that place yet.
Oh, this looks... Read. Finger, butthole.
Oh, of course.
Taking on all at once. Necessary item required ahead, therefore try church. Is that...
Can you hit your map button for me for a few seconds?
Oh, you want to see where it is? Sure.
Yeah, because I might know what the
So yeah, you follow this coastline, the
Okay.
Cerulean coast across. You just follow it, and there's a boat, and then there's a path on its side, and then it takes you down here.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I need to go there for a quest. Actually, I have the item. Um.
Oh, okay. So I'm not supposed to be
Well,
here yet then.
yeah, but the quest that you can get to pretty quickly if you ever want to. I don't know if you have found this map fragment yet for like the center of the map, but effectively directly north of where you are, there will be a huge of Manus Meadow, and there'll be
Okay, so you're starting to packet loss again. All I got was I need to go north from where I am somewhere, and there's a huge something.
north. Yeah, north on the map there is a huge church, Cathedral of Manus Mater. When you find, you will know the building. It's a
Okay,
huge church in the middle of a lake, like one of the
gotcha,
shit that would design for a D&D map.
gotcha.
Yeah, I need to get over there.
Oh, fucking what the hell? The hell did that come from? Running around, mind my own damn business, getting hit by a random ass spell paralyzes me. Examine remains? Wait, what? Oh! There's a
Oh,
duplicate thing.
yeah, there's one of those by the church as well.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna save that.
Yeah, they are like the other mausoleums, one use only.
Yeah. Good. So if I find something I really like, I get both.
Yeah, I got the Rolana spell and the sword from my first part. 72 intelligence.
Oh, jeez. Oh, for the dual wield
Uh,
one?
the dual moon one.
Oh, wow.
But I think if I use a intelligence flask and like the intelligence requirement. Sword.
Where is travel? Oh, right, yeah, you don't actually need to sit at the freaking thing to travel. I always forget that. So there was another direction from here, I believe. Oh, I did not see that the first time. Dragon statue. That's neat. Oh, it's right there on the map.
Oh, the giant dragon sat corpse.
Oh, I need to see that. I need to get there. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to navigate to it.
Yeah, it's not the way I win. I tell you that much. The fingers don't go there.
Yeah, I'm seeing. It's like right ahead of me. I see,
Uh-oh.
raid that's off, and there's looks to be a little hole in the mountain on top, which means there's probably a path behind there. The game would not say I'm in combat with some random fucking jabroni somewhere. There it is.
Nope, not this way.
Whee! secret spring or something.
Did I get this already? I can't remember. I did. Is that how? That'd be a little bit of a daunting bit of parkour, but manageable, I think. No, that can't be it.
Hardcore parkour?
How do I get up there? I think I gotta go back. So there was a hole in the ground here? Am I missing something?
No. I mean, like, if you look up on the ridge, there's like a gap in the mountain.
No. I mean, I'm talking about where you went from here. Because you went a direction and apparently we found different
southwest.
things.
The far south of the map.
Oh! How did I miss that?
I don't know. Yeah, the flaccid penis of the map.
The Florida of the map. Say it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
My default is to start off-roading and I keep missing crap because of that. I think.
I mean, where we're going, we don't need maps.
Very true. Maps are for the weak anyway. The weak afraid of adventure. Don't throw a pot at me, that's rude. Oh wait, what? Neat. I do wonder that if some of the performance issues people have been having is because how close to the coast the entire, well, a majority of the map is, so you're constantly rendering the water effects.
Oh, that would make sense.
Oh, I can't open my map. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is a giant hole. Yeah, surrounded by sludge. Oh, there's the way down.
Damn.
Did Radon make this one too?
I don't know. I have almost found a way, I think, to skip to the ridge, but I don't think I can make the jump. That's why I appreciate more in the park. I mean, these cars that come up, there must be a way down. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I know how to get down there, actually. Need more map fragments.
Congealed putrescence.
Oh, no, that was death.
I heard it through your mic. Nope, that's death. Fucking torrent screaming in pain.
Yeah, I made a jump for the ledge, figuring I'd land on whatever I was standing, the platform below me, but I was a little bit to the left. You know, not quite my angle. Now I need to figure out how to parkour back there again.
Saint Trina's Disciples Cookbook. Who was Saint Trina?
Hmm?
I found Saint Trina's cookbook, and I'm just wondering who was Saint Trina.
She's mentioned a few times in the base game as like a disciple of Mikola. Although there was speculation that Saint Trina was a mortal disguise that Mikola would take on to traverse amongst the common folk.
Gotcha. How is there blood down here? Like, you're on torrent the whole time, people. If you miss the jump, you use him. Whee! Hey, don't you talk bad about torrent.
I will talk shit about this horse all I want, god damn it.
Wow. No respect. No respect at all.
Well, if this fucking Billy Goat can turn on a goddamn dime like he's supposed to. This thing will stand on the fucking slightest leg, but heaven forbid you try to make him like turn slightly to the left. Then it's like, oh no, I can't balance anymore.
Oh, you ever see that JoJo meme?
Which one?
Of the anthropomorphic goat. He touches his hand to a wall, realizes
Oh,
that it's on
yeah.
a slight angle, and just walks on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Alright. How about
Now the big question is, was the parkour the correct way to do it, or did you just have fun?
Oh, I had fun. The parkour was absolutely not the correct way to do it. I don't think the jump high was trying to make this actually. But, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, technically, it's technically I'm in a place where clearly you're supposed to drop down from that platform to get onto it.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes it's like, well, if you can drop down, sometimes you can kind of climb back up it. But looks like this one's just out of range. Yeah.
Oh, that's a boss fight. That's a boss fight through there. I see. No, still don't want to talk to me. I guess there's no bait. I guess she doesn't talk to you during the DLC. Because I don't have the Erd tree burnt in this playthrough.
I get they want to make people feel bad if they, you know, if they had progressed through the game.
Oh, sealed and obscured by Mikola. I can't do that yet? What else am I missing then?
Seal? That wasn't there for me when I went there. And I haven't done any other major bosses since we stopped playing yesterday. Wait. Oh. Okay, that's what that was. So when I was randomly kind of exploring the map, I reached a point and I got a random pop-up that says, a great rune has been destroyed. A great curse has been set free.
So I think I do need to kill at least one more boss.
It happened to me when I was just randomly walking around.
Yeah, but
it's kind of like reaching.
You have killed one more thing than I have.
That's true.
So where do I go? What was the other thing that you did that I haven't done yet?
We have the only other remembrance boss I've done was the one I just did down that pit. Otherwise, I did the ruined forge of Starfall.
You did the church, didn't you?
Oh yeah, the church. Yeah, it was on the way to the church where I got the pop up.
Okay, so that's
The
probably
church
what I have
didn't
to
a
do.
boss.
The church did not have a boss?
The church did not have a boss. It was just a church.
Okay. So where's that church? Is it? Can I get to it from the Cerulean coast, or do I need to go from Mikila's coast?
So yeah, go from High Road Cross, Needlelight Letta, and then take the fort that reads south past Morth Ruins, and just and then when you get to Morth Ruins, you'll have to find a cave that'll take you to another place, and then just keep following that path north.
Oh, so I go from where do I go from Highland Cross?
I get snipping tool to work for Elden Ring without
No, wait.
crashing it.
So sorry, just one more time. Where did you go from the High Road Cross? South?
Okay. Roughly east, you will find the Morth Ruins. From
Okay.
High Road Cross directly east, you will find the Morth Ruins. That is where your journey will begin.
Okay, good enough. I'll figure it out from there. Just gotta go east. Oh, that way. Where was this? Where am I? Oh, right. This is after your waifu's fight, right? I never went
Yeah.
this way. I just turned around and started backtracking. That explains it. Another guy doesn't want to talk to me, huh? Oh, you gotta be a mysterious samurai.
Oh, the monk dude? Yeah, I don't know how to make him talk to you.
I abandon here the flesh of my body.
If it's the same guy who left behind like a note that says like, when you find me, just try and battle me. And I tried to strike him, but he wouldn't let me do it. So then I tried to strike him unarmed, he wouldn't let me do it. So I don't know what the fuck this dude wants.
Ah! Thank you, Torrent. What the hell was that?
Finger ruined.
Oh, that just goes down.
Jesus, this place is fucking eerie. I love it.
I need to know. And away we go. Oh, hello. Let me talk to you. Oh, you're enemy. Whoops. Ominous. Did you find the underground church?
Yes, that's how I made my way to the church.
Gotcha. How do I get down there? Time for jumping. I don't believe you, but I don't see another way. Does it shatter? That shatters. I can't survive that drop. How do you get down there? Ah, shit. I slipped.
Oh no.
Captain Harlock, it's nothing but death. No close calls. We either win or we die.
Sometimes both if you're lucky, if you're unlucky, lucky. What is this? The eerie music that plays on the finger. Where the fuck did I get sniped? Holy shit! What the fuck was that?
I'm not sure where to go down. How to get down? There's gotta be another way down. I'll just find it. Gotta be around here.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, Crimson Seed Talisman +1.
What's that one do?
Greatly boosts HP restoration from Flask of Crimson Tears.
Ooh. That,
The Eritrea seed of this talisman was presumed to be an object of myth. This age-old artifact depicts the two fingers, perhaps harkening back to the birth of
oh!
I guess I'll return to Sleepy Joe.
Oops. Did not want to. I'm not fighting you. You sicker ass bastard. I ain't fighting you. Ah, wait, he's a one-time kill though. He's got something interesting on him. I'm still not fighting him. He's still chasing me. Alright, I guess we're fighting.
He's a goober.
Well, if you're just gonna let me cast this, let me cast it. I thought that was enough time. This is enough time. Let him get up. Don't let him get up. Whew. Alright, I'm wrong. That was a close call.
Yeah, you won.
I won. Aesthetics risk guards. Oh wait, that implies he respawns. Oh, that actually implies you can get his weapons too. Food for thought. If I ever feel long to be like an absolute masochist one day.
Just keep farming.
Yeah. If I ever wake up that one morning and be like, you know what, I hate myself.
Oh, I wake up like that every morning.
You merely adopted the self-loathing. I was born into it. Molded by it.
What are these weird leech creatures?
Alright, I'm at a loss. I don't know how to get down there. I keep ending up going up. Oh, what are you?
Do the opposite.
Oh god, not you again.
What'd you find?
I found the other dragon. I just dealt with your ass.
Round 3.
Fight. Oh, repeating crossbow. Where's the closest? Ow. You shot my horse in the ass, you bitch!
Yeah, unfortunately, there's an archer that will like automatically like make you his
Number one
favorite
priority.
enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second you fucking get near it.
Where?
I mean, the bit annoying was like I was like, fuck it, I'll just let the guards die. They take forever to die because a lot of them are like heavy shield wearing bastards.
Is there is there a stake of Marika around?
If you go past where they're fighting, there's like a little hole in the wall that you can run through, and there'll be a stake on the opposite side, right outside of a small castle.
Yeah. By stake you mean there's a grace here, right?
Sorry, Grace. Yeah.
Yeah, it's same. Same thing. Same difference. Oh no, there's just a stake and a grace. There's both. Alright, let's go die a couple of times, shall we? This stream, it's just nothing but dragons. It's only dragons.
Aha, my theory is proven true. The finger creepers hail from these ruins. So now I must sound this one hanging bell. Sweetly cradled shall I continue at the bosom. Who the fuck are these guys?
I would assume it's the Formless.
Oh, this is a different area.
Oh.
New character.
Yeah, you figured these knights would appreciate the help. They're so unthankful.
You'd think so, but, you know, this is Elden Ring.
I feel like it's the Royal Rumble ring. Icicles. There they are. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, where's that archer? I saw you shoot. There you are. Not dealing with your ass. Okay. Try this again. There's another archer. Well, they're doing decent damage. Well, I just walk around and take out the archers. Oh, what am I doing? I know how to beat this boss. I know how to beat this boss easy.
Yeah, get your good shit on.
Come here. Come here. I hit you eventually. You also hit me. Oh, that's a new one. Well, actually, that's a lie. It's not a new one. I've never seen him do the flyby before. Where did my mimic go? They got like 3 perfumers in there too. The buffs just do not matter. That. Oop. That's my own fault. Damn it. One mistake always careens into the second. God damn it. Well, that's when you turn around and say planned. All according to Keikaku. all know it got some Oh, he's tripping on the hill. That's what's happening. The dragon keeps getting these mini staggers, and I keep wondering what the hell is causing them.
Oh yeah. That having yeah. Dragons are not gonna pull together. And also they're often easy to hit in the head. Just gotta keep the high ground.
There we go. Yeah, it's 3 of 3 dragons. Unless there's a fourth. But I don't think there'd be a fourth.
Always 4 there are. The Master Dragon and the Apprentice Dragon.